Jones and Trippy True Crime.
The only thing that I can see that I can pour my heart into at this very moment is these children that we're covering, because it's really sad. Many of you guys don't know, or maybe you do. I was out there with Lonnie Simon and in the Quentin Simon case, and this was a 20-month-old child that was killed at the hands of his mother. And everybody kept trying to say it was an accident, and she must have left this child. She must have got, whatever, left this child in a tub, let the child go drown in the pool, and we got into town, and we knew very, very quickly that would not be the case.
Skirt! Hold up. That is not what everybody was saying. That's what Quentin Simon's grandmother was saying might have happened. She was trying to figure it out. So, no, everybody was not saying it was an accident. We didn't know.
And we took a lot of heat for our analysis of this case, but nobody else was out there but Dolly and myself.
Is that what you would call it? An analysis? Like y'all got heat for an analysis that you guys had? No. Y'all got heat because you tortured a neighborhood. You tortured a family that was already suffering. Fuck Leilani. You tortured everybody in that neighborhood.
Until, we did call some support in, and thank God for that, because I can tell you personally that I'm very thankful that Chronicles of Olivia came out there. I'm very thankful that Marissa, ICU, House of Williams, Justice for All, as well as all the people that came out there to support us and support this child. But he was the youngest child I had ever covered, and I got to tell you, especially standing outside of that memorial that was growing, there were so many times that I just, off camera, of course, even some got caught on camera, me crying. It was a very hard case. It was very hard for me to sit out there knowing that a woman that did such horrible things to her child was still able to sleep in her bed, even though law enforcement had enough evidence at that moment to arrest her.
In your opinion, they had enough evidence to arrest her. In your opinion. The fact is they wanted Quentin Simon's body so that everything would stick. Sorry you didn't like that, but it's not up to you.
It's on double probation. She failed her drug test. There was no excuse for her not being in jail. And I could not understand it, and we're still going. And while we're doing this, their prosecuting office is about to receive a cease and desist letter from Bullhorn Betty.
Watch out now. Bullhorn Betty's sending you a cease and desist. Because that fucking matters.
Bullhorn Betty channel. And that's going to be going out literally in the next day or two, because I have just had it. And their comments are disgusting.
Okay, she's referring to the prosecution and the police department, the sheriff's department, and everyone involved in the Quentin Simon case. She's referring to them, calling them hecklers, and saying that they do not want the trial to be public. So that's what she's pitching a fit about.
And they're trying to say, they're trying to do everything they can to keep this. Listen, I don't want my rights violated so you can keep your case, your file, your trial in your county. There's laws in place for everything, and now all these judges are going to these erroneous gag orders that are in violation of the law. And judges are held to the same standard as the rest of the American people. You have to abide by the law. So I don't know quite how I'm going to handle it, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be there every single day, whether I can live stream or not, when her trial is going on. And that's something that the judge cannot fucking prevent. Excuse my language. And I shouldn't even say the judge. I should say the prosecutor. The prosecutor can't stop me.
The prosecutors can absolutely stop you. All they have to do is put in a request to the judge. The judge is the one that ultimately makes that decision, and they are not stressing you, Bullhorn. You are not somebody they're scared of. And for you to think that you are, it's kind of weird. I
don't do anything wrong. That was a tragedy, and their police chief sucks. And obviously their whole entire government sucks. So either way, you will not trample on my rights, and if you do try to push, I push back. So this is a warning for Chatham County. You guys step on my rights, I push back. You don't do that. You don't do that to anybody. So I'm done with my tirade.
Again, Bullhorn, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Chatham County don't give a fuck. The judges don't give a fuck. The prosecutors don't give a fuck. Chief Hadley don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. So just shut the fuck up.